fake studio, making fake in studio. Our
Music
specialty,
back in studio.
Our specialty is intense eargasm.
Oh, that was just so good.
So these guys reached out to me. Mr. Dat Dat reached out to me. Say, hey, can you do a reaction to our cover of Bulls on Parade? Sure, why the hell not, huh?
We did a cover. We
Denzel
reacted to
Curry.
a cover of Bulls on Parade.
Denzel Curry.
And was that okay? All right, so you do.
He was intense, but the band was like
correct. Yes, yeah. The band was like, bleh.
We gotta have both. We can't just have the singer being awesome. Can't just have the band being awesome. If you're covering Rage Against the Machine, you better fucking.
You gotta be all on point.
Because
this is a risky song to cover too, because there was a lot of energy. In Bulls on Parade, like in the bass, you could hear it. Just his attitude that he was playing. What was his name? Timmy C. Yo, Timmy C. Bring the bass in.
I'm a little worried because they're all sitting down. You're not going to have very much energy sitting down.
I don't know if I ever saw Rage Against the Machine sit down.
We're going to be honest.
Yep. You got to remember that. It's going to be brutal. Could be, possibly.
Could be brutal.
Paytera.
Yeah, hopefully it isn't like Puddle of Mud's cover.
Woof. Woof.
I played that for the wife. She's like, Is this for real? I'm like, yeah, this is for real.
That was for real. But to the dude's credit, he's a raging alcoholic.
Still. I think the band was scared of the guy.
I think so.
They're all like, I don't want to be fired. All right, let's check this out. Paytera.
No, I've paid to see Paytera. You hear something?
Barely.
What is that? It's coming from the other room, man.
You know what that is? It's called Turn Up the Guitar. A little bit. Pretty quiet.
Turn that up.
I mean, that's got to be loud, man. You got to fucking nail that. But it's all the foam in there. I think it's just... They got way too much foam on the wall, so it's really like sucking all the sound out of the guitar.
They played a prank on him, and they put foam in the back of his guitar, too. They stuffed it. He's like, damn it.
Ooh. You know, I'm actually impressed here. Very impressed. For how much energy they don't have showing. Like, if you weren't looking at them, you wouldn't think it. I mean, I just think it's pretty quiet.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
The music, the guitars definitely need to be turned up.
Yes, yeah. That's a criticism.
There's a... But, I mean, it's pretty good considering they're all in different studios, different...
oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's probably recorded during, you know, the pandemic.
This is, the quarantine cover.
Yeah.
Cool.
The dude singer, man. He
sounds
good.
He sounds like Zach.
Imagine if he was standing up. Imagine if he was standing up and really getting into it.
Oh, he'd have his feet together and he'd be like leaning forward at the waist, doing that. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Let your cojones
it's actually
breathe.
a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
The bass player's on point, but I'm curious. You know, everybody knows I like bass by this point. I'm waiting to hear that breakdown. I'm just waiting to hear that.
I want to hear the actual guitar solo.
Yeah,
a lot of people that cover it kind of like cheese out a little bit, and they don't do the solo. I don't know if it's because they can't or they're just being like, okay, there's no way in hell we're gonna be able to do that, so we're gonna do our own thing.
Yeah,
I'm hoping he does it.
We'll see what Jason has to offer us.
Weapons, not food, not holes, not shoes, not needs, it's feed a wall, cannibal animal. I walk the corner to the rubble. There used to be a library, ladder to the mine, cemetery now. Who we don't know, kings and contracts, a lot of movement. They don't gotta burn the books and just remove a wall. Warehouses fill us quick as the sound. Rally around the family, pocket full of shell. Rally around the family, with a pocket full of shell. They rally around the family with a pocket full of shell. They rally around the family with a pocket full of shell. They rally around the family with a pocket full of shell. Full soul parade.
Huh?
He did it.
He did it. He got the sound.
Now, if he would have had it turned up just a hair, I would have been just freaking blown away. By the way, the singer sounds like almost identical to him.
Yeah, he sounds pretty much like pretty
Like
close
if-
to
if
it.
I would've
like
just-
younger, like
if
really
I would
young Zach.
if I would have played this for you and be like, dude, you got to hear this. This is like when they first started, but they recorded this song, like when they first started as a band, they just never released it. This is
Yeah,
like
maybe you could have fooled
like
me.
a first take, first cut. You'd be like, wow.
Like
Cool.
what like a rough draft kind of a thing
Yeah.
too. The
Demo.
one thing, it sounds a little happy though. It's a little on the happy side.
Little happy
'Cause
because they're sitting down.
There's a certain like ominous feeling to the original song. It's really hard to capture because you don't know what actually gives it that quality.
I know what it is. For one, it's the drum. The drums are a little bit quieter than the original because in the original's like, they're really getting into it. The guitar, everything's just like a little bit more crisp, more.
There's a certain the bass player is doing a really fantastic job, but there's just this when everything comes down in the original and all of a sudden it's just the bass, it's just dun dun dun. It's really there's like an edge to it. I don't know how you could possibly recreate that, so I can't even hold it against these guys.
A lot of it's the equipment.
I
Rage
think
Against the Machine has their own equipment, their own pedals. I mean,
I think it's coming from in here. So that's not even a knock against the band. Is what it is the original members were angry about stuff. They were believers in what they were saying in their songs. I think that's really what it comes down to. And I think that might be why Rage is so tricky to cover.
yeah, I think you're right. A little slow.
Who win it now? Who win it now?
Is it a little bit slow?
A little bit, yeah.
Full time parade. Full time parade. Full time parade. Full time parade. Full time parade.
Overall, I'd say it was pretty solid.
I think that might have been part of it. I felt the tempo was just a hair slow.
I didn't notice it until the end.
Yeah,
I didn't notice
it almost
until
felt like it
after
slowed down a little bit towards the end. Very good sound quality considering they're all in different spots and the mixing was pretty good. Turn up the guitar just a hair though. That's just my opinion. I'm now sound engineer.
Right.
My sound engineer is this.
Yeah. I'll tell you though, as far as sound engineering, the bass player really nailed that tone, because the original dude Timmy C played a Music Man like Stingray kind of bass, and those have a very particular sound to them. He was able to really kind of recapture that pretty good. It sounded like that instrument.
Yeah, Timmy's has like a very cool sounding growl to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it sounds like almost like a motor every time you hit it.
Something with the pickups that they have in that style, and plus he did use a little distortion too, but not a lot, just a little bit. And like I said, bass player, he got it.
You know what? Click subscribe. You know what I'll do? Check this out.
Ooh, yeah, here we go.
I'm gonna subscribe to you guys because that was pretty cool. I'm impressed. April 30th, 2020.
2020.
So it's
that
fairly
was like a
recent.
month ago.
Yeah.
Not even.
So blow that back up. Hopefully, you like our review. Wasn't really a reaction.
Yeah,
in my
because we
opinion.
know that.
I know the song. I just didn't know it.
We're reacting. Yeah, it's a react because you don't
so.
know what they're gonna do with it.
Good job. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd give that an 8. I mean, as far as you guys hit the solo and everything, I think the energy would come if you played that live. The energy would come from your actual live performance. Just this, my criticism. If you're gonna do it live, fucking just get into it.
Go for it hard, man.
Turn it up.
The audience is gonna have like a wicked energy going on there. Absolutely.
You go up there and just kind of.
People are gonna be pissed.
You gotta
be careful with
go
that
for
one.
it.
Way better than that other cover.
You
that
see
we
a
did.
band going up there just going nuts,
You can't
playing
help
that,
but get
playing
into
it
it.
sounding that good, and you get in a little bit more, have that edge. People be like, "Oh, did I just see Rage Against the Machine?"
Whatever happened with their tour? Did they actually?
It got canceled.
Did it really?
Yeah.
They were charging like how much for their tickets though? I mean, it was like a ridiculous amount. It was like ridiculous how much they
And the
wanted.
thing is, people are going to pay that to see them.
Nope.
I can't.
I wouldn't have.
I'm-
Even if I could afford it, I would not have. I would have taken a stand on that one. No reason for that.
I would like to see them live.
You'd have to see them back in their prime. We'd have to travel back in time to like 1996.
How do you know that? How do you know? I've heard Zach's solo stuff.
Was that one day is a lion, one life is a
No,
lion?
he did that. I did a reaction to it when I first started the channel. I think the song was Digging for Windows or something like that.
I thought that was
awesome.
I thought that was the era we weren't supposed to talk about. I thought you didn't like whatever. Doesn't matter.
Anyway, we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Good job.